avec un réel plaisir que madame le proviseur du lycée bilingue de Limbe, que je représente ici pour la cérémonie, vous accueille. Elle ne peut pas être avec vous ce matin pour des raisons indépendantes de sa volonté. Alors, le lycée bilingue de Limbe, comme vous l'avez vu, est ce tout petit établissement qui a une chance particulière d'être toujours sollicité pour les cérémonies. Peut-être à cause de notre sérieux ou alors à cause de notre position. Nous voulons dire merci au ministère des Transports de nous avoir sollicité pour cette activité. À nos collègues et à nos élèves, nous souhaitons la bienvenue. Au personnel venu nous former également. Vous l'avez si bien constaté, les méthodes pédagogiques ont changé depuis pratiquement 5 ans. Nous sommes passés de l'approche par les objectifs pour l'approche par les compétences. Il est question d'enseigner à nos élèves les réalités de la vie quotidienne. La route, le piéton, les feux, etc. Nous sommes très contents que vous soyez là pour nous éclairer. Nous sommes davantage contents parce que vous avez appelé ceux qui ont pour rôle de dispenser le savoir selon cette approche pour que les enseignements qu'ils vont recevoir aujourd'hui soient dispensés à nos élèves. Merci beaucoup. Je m'avais passé la parole à monsieur le délégué, représentant madame le délégué des enseignements secondaires pour le FACO pour l'ouverture des cérémonies. Merci.
Thank you, Madam Principal, you are represented. The team from the Ministry of Transport, Madam the Principal of GBHS Limbe, other principal from other colleges, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here this morning for the seminar about the sensitization campaign among roadside residents, schools and drivers. It is indeed an important seminar because all of us, we are users of the road. You know in detail. While walking along the road, you can see a truck, you can see a public transport vehicle, private vehicles, you can see bike and motorbikes, you can see a convoy, pedestrian, since everybody do not have a car, and even pets. So, this seminar is very important, especially for you people. What I will advise this morning is that you have to be very serious, you have to be attentive, to follow the expose which will be done here this morning. At the end of the day, hopefully, you will have something in your mind. You will retain something more this morning about this seminar. It is a mark of encouragement, a mark of seriousness. On the behalf of the Ministry of Secondary Education, on behalf of the Divisional Delegate of Secondary Education, I declare open the sensitization campaign among residents, school and drivers with the support of NGOs and other social partners. Thank you very much.
You have roads like this in Limbe. Where can it be? In the village. What makes you say that it's the village? Yes. Okay, they're not at that road. What else makes you think that it's in the village? What can you see on the picture? What else can you see on the picture that makes you believe that maybe it's in the village? Yes. It's around the forest. Yes. What you can see around? Yes. And what are the people carrying? What kind of stuff are they carrying? Yes. Yes. Go on. Pushing the vehicle. And what's in the vehicle? Road? Are there any places around here? No. So you are very privileged place. This is a road. What's the difference between this type of road and the first one that we saw? What can you already see? Yes? No, no. This yes. Yes, dear. Yes. This road is already tarred. Or what else? Is it totally tarred? Yes. Yes. Good. The vehicles move more freely. Yes, that's very good. Yes. There is more presentable. Yes, more presentable than the first one. Yes. You like it better, right? Yes. What else? Yes. Swampy, yes. This one. Okay. Around. Where are we now? For the first one we said it was the village. Now where are we? Yes. The area is not developed. I don't like the word developed, but I think you're right. It's different. It's no longer the bush, as your friend said for the first picture. So, and also, what can you see around? What do you see developed? We were seeing the bush on the first picture. What do we have around now? What? Houses. We have houses around. So we think that it's no longer the village, but maybe somewhere in town. Okay? How about this one? Yes, the girl behind, yes. Can you say it so that everybody can hear you? It's a roundabout. Good. It's a roundabout. That's very good. Yes. What else can you say about this road? This type of road? Yes. I'm not getting you well. Very developed. You like that your word developed. Can you not describe it better? Yes, girl.
Ici, là, je constate qu'il y a la chaussée et le trottoir. Par contre, dans l'autre coin, il y a...
La chaussée et le trottoir. Okay, okay. So you can already see different parts of the road. Yes. What else? Yes. More classy. Aye. So you like it? You are not describing but telling us your feeling about the road. Yes. And it's important. It's important what you're saying. Yes. It's a tarred road. Yes. Yes. An urban road. What makes you say it is urban? Road signs. Good. That's a very good one. You have seen that there are road signs here, formal road signs that will guide the road user in moving freely. And now, you say urban. You said urban. Is it also an urban road? Yes or no? Good. And how is this road? How is this road? Yes. Bigger, yes. bad. Why do you think this road is bad? What could have happened so that this road became so bad? Yes.
The weather conditions that when rain falls on the hard road and the vehicles disturb the road and start making potholes.
Okay. Okay, so it could be due to the rain. Yes, that's one possible reason. What other possible reason? Poor construction. Okay, you think the quality of the road itself was not that good? Okay, why? What makes you say that?
Because most of them like interested in their money.
What makes you say from what you are seeing on the picture?
Because actually, they like we are using good work, but when you are practice start looking, it's actually like
okay, so the construction of the road was not of a good quality. Yes, meaning it's not stable enough, and when cars pass, it can easily remove the tire. Okay, yes. Heavily loaded cars. Yes. Now this is something very new and very important, because you are telling us about the way people have been using the road. It's no longer the road itself, but it is the behavior of road users that could have caused the road to be like this. That too is possible. That too is possible. So talking about the road, we have seen that the road can be in the village, can help bring foodstuff from the farm to the houses. The roads can lead to towns and cities. The most perfect roads are tarred with road signs with different road paths for cars, for bikes, for pedestrians. And then a road can be misused. A road may not be used properly. Okay, good. And then we have the second picture is what? The second picture we have. What is it? Yes? L'image que vous avez là, c'est un véhicule de tourisme, ça? Then the next picture. Yes. Pedestrians. Good. And the last one? Yes? Bikes. Okay. Is one stronger than the other? Which one is the strongest among all these categories of road users? From what you know, from your experience of the road? Yes? The trucks. You think that they're the most powerful, right? Okay. And which is the weakest? The weakest. The weakest will be what? Yes? The pedestrians? Yes, normally. Now on the road, in this country, in this city, how do people behave? When somebody is strong, how will they do? When you are on your bike and you see a pedestrian, what do you do? Will you give priority to a pedestrian? Do they usually do it? No. What do they do? Yes? They behave like the owners of the road. Now, if they are in the presence of a truck now, the bikes, what do they do? What do they do? And that everybody should just give them a chance to pass before anything happens. Now, for us, most of us, what would you advise the pedestrian to do? Okay. What is the danger for the pedestrian? Yes? Good. Meaning simply, what we could simply say in general for pedestrians is they should just be careful. Because if they want to use their strength. So as pedestrians, as road users, as the weakest category of road users, we as pedestrians should just make sure that we don't meet those strong people on our way. When they're passing, we just allow them and look for another safe place. We should behave safely on the highway. Right. I'm sure by now all of you have read this leaflet on the behavior of pedestrians. Have you seen something there that you did not know before?
La troisième photo.
C'est
Il y a un monsieur qui tient la main d'un enfant qu'on a barré. La photo qu'on a barrée.
Ah d'accord. Ok, voilà. Vous saviez pas? Third road sign, top right. Have you seen the road signs? Yes, the third road sign. Now, he's saying that he was never aware of that. Have you ever seen that in Limbe? Walkways in Limbe? Because this applies to walkways that are not open to vehicles, even to bikes. Do you have that in Limbe? No, I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think. Okay. So you're familiar with everything that they're saying here? Or yes, okay. Okay? Convoys, about convoys. Right. When you're walking as groups, there is a special way you should organize in order to avoid interference with vehicles. And you should not have more than 2 queues. If you are 100 of you, you should not have like 4 queues on one roadside so as to maybe occupy half of the driveway for cars and other vehicles. You should just make 2 queues and make sure that you are not more than how many? More than 20 meters. So you separate in different groups. If you are 100, it should be 5 groups of maybe 20. So that it should make other road users, it should make it easier for other road users to handle your presence on the extraordinary scenes I've witnessed. Good. Let us share your feelings. Top left. Top left. What is special about this picture? What top left? Yes? Yeah. Just say what you are feeling. What is special about it?
Actually sitting on the bags, and the bags are on there, and that's strange. It's not common.
Good. The woman is sitting on cassava. So they have so many bags. Almost every. From what you see, does she look as if she's maybe afraid of something? She's not afraid of anything. She feels like very secure, very safe. at the same time. The last picture. How many? What is the main difference between the two pictures? What is special about the last picture? How are they, the children?
Ils sont fiers.
Voilà, ils sont très contents. They're just so happy. Do we Cameroonians behave like this? Do we put our own children on bikes like this? Now that one is sitting on bags, on cassava bags, one is carrying so many of these bunches of banana that he's occupying half of the road for himself alone. That's one person is carrying 8 people on one bike, and that we have school children of this number. Where are we going? Where are we going? What is our actual destination? Where are we going? Everybody should have an answer to this. Where are we going? Where? A journey without return. That's the best way of putting it. We're going to a journey without return. One-way journey. This is a one-way journey. Right? These pictures. This is our country. This is how we behave as road users. And the consequence? Good. That's the consequence. Do you have any idea how many people in 1 year, how many people die as a consequence of road accidents in Cameroon in 1 year? Do you have an idea of the formal statistics? How many people die? It could be how many? 500. Do you know what is the number? How many people, in your opinion, in 1 year die from road accidents in Cameroon? How many people?
On peut estimer à
You just have your official statistics. Thousands. Do you have the precise statistics? No, you don't. Right. The formal, the really 200 people on average over the past 15 or 20 years. The average has been like that. 1,200 people die as a consequence of road accidents in this country every year. On average, how many? In 1 month. In 1 month will be, on average, if it's 1,200 in a year, in 1 month it can be 70. It can be 1,000. What mathematics is that? Every day, how many? If it's 100 a month, then every day, approximately how many? If we have 100 in a month, how many can we have? What? 3 or 4? Good. Between 3 and 4 people as a consequence of some of these behaviors. So, as we started this morning, by the end of the day, we already know that statistically, 3 people are going to die in this country. Who are those who die? Can it be you? Any of us?
Yes.
So it can be you? It cannot be you. It can be you. Okay. It cannot be you. It can be me. Okay. was something inside her phone. Good. I don't know if you will be able to see this one. The drop that hit the pipe. What can happen? The drop hit the pipe. When they collide. Oh. Can you imagine where the bike rider is? This picture is from somewhere in Morocco. When you come and you see the final question. Who can do what? Who can do what so that we should reduce road accidents? Some of us here are students. What can students do? What can you do as students so that the number and gravity of accidents should be reduced?
How to use the road better and safe. School children will teach their communities how to use the road better and safe.
Who have attended a seminar like this can educate the community so that they should behave responsibly on the road. What can teachers do?
That will get you. Again. Louder now, you cannot speak louder. Speak loud.
Teachers who are drivers should not overtake cars by the right.
Drivers should not overtake on the right. That's good. Still a matter of behavior. Okay. Bike riders, car drivers, what should they do? Does it talk about teachers?
Teachers also have to teach the students how to use the different road signs.
Okay, learn about the different road signs. Good. Now I'm talking about they should avoid road signs.
When there are stop headlights when traveling in lights. There should not headlights when traveling in lights. Not blinding.
Headlights while traveling in the night. Good. Now, do you have any word for authorities? What do you think authorities can do so that accidents will be reduced?
Déjà, les autorités doivent surveiller les routes et s'assurer que tout le monde, tous cyclistes et engins, conducteurs de véhicules doivent respecter les codes de la route et avoir une sanction en ce qui concerne le non-respect.
Okay. They should have a heavy hand on whoever does not respect the highway code. They should punish. They should have the means of actually controlling and making sure that everybody respects the code. Otherwise, they should be penalized.
To make sure that all the road signs are in place. Where they're supposed to be, we put there. Secondly, make sure that all the vehicles that are flying the road, using the road, should be, how do you call it, yes. So all those are not roadworthy, sitting off the road. And thirdly, like in Limbe here, the bike riders, most of them don't know the highway code. So I think maybe the council can organize a seminar for them, the bike riders, to teach them on the use of the road. Ride the bike, you need the license. If you learn the code and have license. now, we have seen what we could mean by the road. What is a road? Who uses the road? And how do we use the road? And depending on how we use the road, we have seen what consequences we could take. So, probably the basic motivation of this encounter, of this meeting, of this activity, is that we should all be aware of what is around us in terms of road. The road is meant for us to communicate from one place to another, to meet people, and to do it safely. Roads are made for life, not for death. So if we could be aware that misbehavior on the road can lead to the objective of the road building being like totally missed. If we could behave in such a way that each of us should think about his own life, his own interest, and if possible, the interest of the others. If all of us could be aware that it is our common responsibility to use the road so as to preserve our lives and those of our neighbors, brothers, sisters, family, then we will go a long way in ensuring that the number, the frequency, and gravity of road accidents in Cameroon is considerably reduced, and I think life in our communities will be better. So that was the topic of our small discussion this morning. I thank you. I thank all of you for your kind participation. Thank you very much.
Transport, or is an auxiliary organ attached to the Ministry of Transport? No, I'm a consultant. I'm with the Ministry of Transport. Why? Now, my question here is, they are perpetrated because vehicles, motorbikes, and so they are not officially registered, so they can go away with their accident. At any given point, they can do anything and go away with it. So now, my insistence here is that for road safety, number one should be the registration of all vehicles and motorbikes. All of them should have registration numbers, and then all lighted in the night. At first, police used to check those things when you are coming. If your light is dull and your number plate, it's a crime by itself. But vehicles move now with no number plates and even carry passengers through and out of town, go around town, bikes and so on and so forth. Most of by extension, even theft now within the quarters is through bikes. They are not registered. They can zoom and pass. You cannot take. So, being a consultant, you can enforce or can have the Ministry of Transport now implement, whether it's a new or even it's a scrap vehicle, since as much as it's moving along the road, they should be registered officially. That is one of the principal, cause of accidents, and that will help reduce accidents because you can be identified. That's my suggestion.
Equally, in a very strong way, registering your vehicle is not only the responsibility of whatever authority it could be. It is your responsibility as a vehicle owner to go and have it registered and have a certificate for that. If you want to use your vehicle responsibly, you should make a formal declaration to the authorities about your vehicle. And we're coming back to one of the points of our own culture. The culture is that if for cars, most people believe that it is useful to have the car registered. For bikes, most people will even tell you that it is not useful. So maybe what we should all do is start this kind of general or generalized education on the importance of this vehicle registration. In Tibati, I got something very strange, that a young boy got his admission into secondary school. So you can imagine the age. About what? 11? 12?
And the present his father gave him was a new bike. Right. I'm telling you the truth. That's what I got. A bike is no more than a toy to please a child. We are not aware that a bike is something that can cause death. That there is some responsibility attached to owning and using a bike in the community. Now, another point you are raising is law enforcement. Yes, law enforcement is weak in this country. I definitely agree with you. Law enforcement is very weak in such a way that you can do without it, which is very dangerous. Very dangerous. I agree with you. Okay. Any other question?
La parole, je suis Madame Seke. Nous sommes très flattés de savoir que c'est un cabinet de consultation qui nous fait cet exposé parce que en tant que cabinet, on a affaire à des professionnels. Parce que quand c'est le ministère, je ne dis pas cela pour les dévaloriser, tout le monde peut se retrouver agent du ministère des Transports. Et si le gouvernement a accepté votre organisme, c'est pour l'aider à réfléchir sur la faisabilité de réduction des accidents. Et nous osons penser que le rapport sera lu et exploité à bon escient. C'est pour cela que nous voulons apporter notre contribution. Lorsque je regarde le titre How to Reduce Road Accidents in Our Country, nous avons suivi avec beaucoup de joie, beaucoup d'attention l'exposé qui a été fait. Les responsabilités sont multiples et partagées. Cependant, à mon humble avis, je pense que la grande responsabilité revient à l'État. L'État qui est là pour définir la politique d'une nation et de veiller au bien-être des citoyens. De ma naissance à maintenant, j'ai vu comment les accidents sont allés grandissant. Pourquoi? Parce que quand moi j'étais enfant, il n'y avait pas beaucoup de véhicules, mais il y avait une rigueur dans la gestion de la route. Il y avait des contrôles. Je vous assure, moi je suis usager de la route, j'ai un véhicule. On ne m'a jamais contrôlé dans la ville de Limbe. Jamais. Je paye l'assurance parce que je sais que je dois avoir ce document. Personne ne vous interpelle. Ces motomènes, on ne les contrôle pas. Ils pensent que chacun peut acheter une moto et ça suffit et il prend la route. Si je prends par exemple le cas de l'Absolu Douala Yaoundé, avant, nous partions à Yaoundé avec notre véhicule, mais avec la sécurité routière qui est permanente là, on ne peut plus prendre le risque parce qu'on ne sait pas à quel moment on peut commettre une infraction sans le savoir. Ça fait que lorsque nous prenons la route maintenant, on est plus responsable, plus avisé. La peur de payer 25 000 au moins amène quand même à revoir un certain nombre de choses. Donc pour chuter, l'incivisme que nous constatons sur nos routes est dû à l'impunité. L'impunité, si l'État joue son rôle de sanctionner sévèrement ceux qui sont fautifs sur nos routes, ceux qui causent les accidents, c'est beaucoup plus ceux qui conduisent, parce que les autres sont les victimes. Je vous remercie.
Merci beaucoup. Et je vais aller dans votre sens avec un exemple très pratique. La différence, la séparation, c'est juste un pont sur le Logon. Alors, quand vous partez de Kousséri pour N'Djamena, le conducteur de moto qui vous embarque arrive sur le pont, c'est-à-dire au moment de quitter le Cameroun et entrer au Tchad. Il vous donne un casque, il porte le sien, il est camerounais. Oui, il entre au Tchad avec vous. Vous passez la journée à N'Djamena avec le casque. Au moment de rentrer, dès qu'il traverse le pont, il enlève son casque, il enlève le vôtre. Et là, vous entrez au Cameroun. Par rapport à ce que vous décrivez là. Et je pense qu'on va essayer de transmettre tout cela dans l'information.
We know most of us are not old enough, but I think as teachers, we're almost close to more than half a century what we've observed. It is generally said and taught, wherever road goes, development follows. But from experience, we've realized that our roads followed unplanned development. That is what happens in most urban areas. And as such, maybe the roads and the unplanned development, they are struggling now with a limited amount of road. And when the road constructors, they will come, they have limited space to construct the road. But if these areas are planned, so that before maybe the people come to build and to construct, the roads are constructed before allowing people to build, it will reduce accidents. For example, if they want to build in Limbe now, the amount of destruction that will be carried out, the road construction company will not be able to pay, and they will make narrow roads. And when narrow roads are constructed, too many vehicles competing. But when they are planned, there's a road for the bike, there's a road for the pedestrians, road islands, all those aspects. It reduces stress on road users. And so this by itself will reduce the number of accidents. But if the government waits for the town to develop haphazardly, then it comes to construct roads, we will still continue to have this number of deaths. So if we go to most developed world, people are not even allowed to build where they own the land. Until government says this new layout, people are now permitted to construct. It therefore means that urban developers, they have been set aside and completely removed from government planification. So if each body works independently, accidents will continue. So if there can be some unanimous aspect, this reduces the number of accidents again.
In my work as a road safety consultant over the past 11 years, I've come to realize that even though there are so many different factors in accident occurrence, the key factor is human behavior. Today, we already have the statistics. Around 70% of all road accidents are due to road users' behavior. About 20% will be due to the vehicles, and just around 10% to the roads. And I would like to point one small thing. In Douala, when you cross the bridge, coming this way, there are two roads. There's the old road on the right and the new road on the left. Look at how they have upgraded the old road. There are special lanes for bikes on both sides, on the right and on the left. So it was the planner made it clear that the cars will be using the central part of the road, and while the side lanes will be used by bikes and whatever other road users. Now, when you are there now, can you see one single bike using those lanes? One single bike. What happened between the planning and the actual road use? What happened? So here again, I think there's a big problem of mentality, collective. This mentality, but this, we are in a society where, as a group, we have a mentality that is likely to lead us to more and more destruction. We're a kind of self-destructive community. Otherwise, you will not understand how planners can do this, authorities can do that, so much money can be spent, and the result is what we are seeing. You understand?
Ask again louder.
How can road safety ensure where in some remote areas and traffic there are absence of traffic signs?
Yes. When there are no road signs, is it possible to be safe? Can we, as a community, ensure that road users are safe when there are no road signs? What do you all think? Is it possible? When there are no road signs, is it possible to be safe?
I think that it's 50% yes and 50% no. The yes part of it has to do with the individual. Nobody wants to cross the road to die. So normally, if you are conscious of the fact that you are on the road, you have to cross, and you know there's an oncoming vehicle, whatever is coming in front of you, it has to kill you. You have to first of all take your time. You look first before you cross. And on the side of the negative is that you just enter into the road without bothering whether you just see that the vehicle is far away and you rush to cross at the wrong place. Because you cannot be crossing at the bend when you know that the vehicle is coming towards that area. If you cross the road at that area, it's wrong. Even following the diagram which you have the small pamphlet that they gave us. I think that's what I can contribute.
Thank you very much. Yes?
Yes, sir. I wish to say that we have institutions where the trained drivers, whereby after that they have their license.
Yes.
Is it possible to create other institutions to educate pedestrians or other road users?
Okay.
If there's a possibility, I think it's going to narrow the dangers.
We are road users in a place where there are no road signs. We should still apply the principle we agreed on at the beginning of this presentation, of this discussion, that a pedestrian, for example, as the weakest road user imaginable, should be careful. Simply. Pedestrians should simply be aware that they are exposed to danger anytime they are around the road. Now, if there is no formal pedestrian crossing, now what do? Do you just cross the road at random because nobody indicated it to you? What we are simply saying is, make sure no car is coming, no car is likely to hit you. If it's a road bend, just make sure, just avoid crossing because you are not see far. So only cross when at least you are confident that no car is coming each way.
Atténuer l'aggravation des accidents. Rapidement, il y a un accident. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Il faut sauver la vie humaine directement. Si c'est une situation par exemple d'hémorragie, il faut arrêter rapidement cette hémorragie pour que le sang, la quantité de sang que l'individu est en train de perdre ne puisse pas, que l'individu ne perde pas assez de sang. Donc atténuer, n'est-ce pas, les douleurs humaines. Bien, ainsi, nous devions parler de l'aggravation des accidents. Parce que, à un certain moment, on néglige un accident qui aurait dû être vraiment loin, et on se retrouve en situation de vie. Donc, les principes généraux. Les principes généraux, nous avons cité. Le premier principe, c'est d'abord de protéger l'individu qui est accidenté. Protéger l'individu. Vous savez, si on ne protège pas l'individu, là alors c'est une situation alarmante. Deuxième principe, il faut alerter. Quand la situation est déjà là, il faut alerter. On alerte qui est-ce qu'on alerte parfois quand il y a des accidents? Vous êtes à la maison. Vous êtes à la maison. Il y a une situation. Le voisin. On alerte le voisin. Qui encore? Oui. Je vous rappelle que nous sommes dans le cas des accidents de route. Hein? Oui? Oui, disons que ceux qui font le sport aux alentours. Bien. Donc après, la protection de la victime. Nous allons passer donc à l'alerte que vous avez compris, c'est-à-dire l'alerte. Il faut alerter le public. Ceux qui sont dans les endroits, ensuite, après avoir alerté, il faut passer à la dernière phase qui est le secourisme, le secours. Il faut donc s'occuper de la résultat, n'est-ce pas, c'est s'occuper, il faut soigner la victime. C'est-à-dire qu'il faut soigner la victime. C'est ça. Il faut donc soigner la victime. Vous voyez souvent des séquelles. Tout à l'heure, quand nous allons passer à la phase pratique, vous allez voir exactement les gestes que les séquelles réalisent dans le cadre d'un accident. Alors, ça se passe à plusieurs, c'est-à-dire qu'il faut la vitesse de réaction. Parce que si vous ne réagissez pas rapidement, l'individu va mourir. Maintenant, nous avons là-dessus, on va passer, n'est-ce pas, à un autre volet qui l'examen sommaire d'une victime. Tout à l'heure, nous allons voir ça au niveau de la pratique. Comment est-ce qu'on évalue une victime? Alors, pour évaluer une victime en situation d'accident, nous avons des paramètres très importants qu'il faut souligner. 1. Quoi? La conscience. La conscience. Qui peut nous dire ce que c'est la conscience? La conscience, hein? Conscience. Just if you are not conscious, if you are not conscious, nous allons, n'est-ce pas, passer à une autre étape que nous allons présenter tout à l'heure. So, we talk about the conscience. After the conscience, we have the ventilation, la ventilation artificielle. La ventilation. Ventilation. When we talk about ventilation, it means what? Quand on parle de la ventilation, ça dit donc quoi? Breathing. Donc l'air. Quand on parle de ventilation, il y a de l'air. What next? Après la ventilation, on a quoi? Hein? Oui. C'est important. Le battement du cœur. Quel appareil, n'est-ce pas, qui n'est-ce pas, favoriser le battement du cœur? Quel appareil? L'appareil, l'organe. Qu'est-ce qui favorise? Le cœur, oui. Le cœur. C'est ça. Donc, nous allons la conscience, la ventilation et la circulation. Donc quand tous ces éléments-là sont déjà englobés, si vous ratez un de ces éléments, il y a problème. Si vous ratez deux de ces éléments, il y a problème. Et vous ratez trois de ces éléments, un sera, deux sera, trois sera, quatre. Qu'est-ce qui s'en fait? Oui. Il est. veux prendre un exemple. Je veux prendre un exemple. Je suis un sportif. Vous voyez, je tombe dans l'eau et je ne dis rien. Je tombe dans l'eau à la natation. Je m'assois sur la chaise. Je ne dis rien à personne. Pendant 1 minute. Voilà, qu'est-ce qu'on va dire? Qui n'est même plus là, qui est mort? Non. Il y a même ce qu'on appelle l'air résiduel, c'est là-dedans. Oui, mes amis, il y a aussi ce qu'on appelle l'air résiduel, c'est là-dedans. On ne dit jamais que quelqu'un est mort quand on n'a pas examiné correctement. Voilà, à l'hôpital, à la morgue généralement, on passe déjà, après déjà, tous les examens que nous avons fait là, l'examen souverain. Si vous, c'est-à-dire que s'il n'y a pas de réponse, pas la ventilation, pas de circulation, pas de circulation, voilà, à ce niveau, c'est le docteur fait son examen final et clore le chapitre. Là maintenant, il peut décider que l'individu est mort. Mais on passe toujours à un examen tous être sûr avec un examen qu'on va faire tout à l'heure en pratique, qu'on appelle le massage cardiaque externe. On va parler du massage cardiaque externe. Tout à l'heure, nous allons passer en pratique. Vous allez voir comment ça se passe. Mes amis, n'ayez pas peur. Le cyclisme, c'est ça. Il faut sauver les vies humaines. Il y a des gens qui décèdent comme ça. Vous ne pouvez pas pouvoir. Là, il faut être simplement sûr que on reste et on demeure, on connaît son corps. Bien, nous allons enchaîner avec les autres lésions. Les respiraires sont les je ne sais pas. Ils sont habitués à ce genre d'accident. Rapidement, voilà, des fractures fermées, fractures ouvertes. Et dans toutes ces fractures, nous attendons quelque chose de très important. Dans les fractures là, qu'est-ce que nous observons beaucoup plus? Qu'est-ce que nous observons quand il y a fracture? Rapidement. Pardon? Ça va? Oui, la sortie de l'eau, c'est métal et là, l'hémorragie. Donc voilà, dès que la situation se présente ici, les hémorragies commencent. Et dans les hémorragies, nous avons moins types d'hémorragie. Nous avons fait une hémorragie. Vous n'avez jamais eu un accident avec des fractures? Oui, ancien. Oui. Donnez-moi un type d'hémorragie que vous connaissez. Oui. Interne. Comment ça se présente?
Je ne veux pas l'hémorragie interne à l'œil nu. Du moins, ça a des caractéristiques. Nous avons souvent la fatigue de l'individu. L'individu ne peut pas se tenir correctement debout pendant un nombre de temps suite à un accident grave. Bon, dans ce cas, on fait comprendre que lorsque quelqu'un atteint, c'est vraiment que généralement l'hémorragie interne ne s'observe pas directement après un accident. Bon, dans ce cas, pour l'observer, il faut juste tenir l'individu debout. Si celui-ci ne se maintient pas debout pendant un nombre de temps, disons par exemple 2 minutes, on observe une fatigue il ne tient pas, du moins ses membres ne sont pas en fonction continue. Et lors de l'on pratique ce qu'on appelle la position adaptée.
Sa vie. C'est chacun qui conçoit sa vie. Ce que mon ami vient de dire là, c'est très important. Vous voyez par exemple, quelqu'un a l'hémorragie. L'hémorragie est éteinte, mais personne ne dit rien. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Lui, sa température, depuis qu'il est là, c'est-à-dire il a eu une hémorragie interne. Il ne dit rien. Il ne fait pas rien. Par contre, c'est-à-dire que la blessure s'intensifie, c'est très grave. Alors, autre type, hémorragie externe. Qu'est-ce que l'hémorragie externe?
Comme ça.
What is physical, you can see as
What? You can see what?
blood.
Blood!
Physical, blood. Mon ami, quand on n'est pas en secourisme, on ne parle pas de principe anglais, c'est le geste. Même les soumis font le secourisme. Oui. Alors, nous avons donc l'hémorragie interne, l'hémorragie externe. Et puis, le troisième type d'hémorragie que nous allons voir tout à l'heure, c'est, donnez-moi un type d'hémorragie qu'on n'a pas discuté. C'est-à-dire, bleeding out the orifice. C'est-à-dire, quand les femmes passent à l'avant, c'est des hémorragies de quoi? C'est external bleeding. External bleeding. Extérieur, c'est-à-dire extérieur, excessif, non, c'est extériorisé. Extériorisé. Oui, mais comme ça. Excessif, ça veut dire que c'est naturel. Mais d'ailleurs, il y a d'abord naturel. C'est l'hémorragie. L'écoulement sanguin. Et quand ça sort comme ça, nous sommes même contents. N'est-ce pas? On est content parce que ça. Oui! Avec notre grand souci. Vous allez voir des gens qui ont trahi. Quelqu'un a une hémorragie au niveau des oreilles. Au niveau des oreilles. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il peut faire? Je vous dis donc tout simplement que quand nous avons l'hémorragie de ce côté-là, ce côté-ci, ça, c'est le sang. Le côté, c'est le sang. On reste comme ça. Tout à l'heure, nous allons voir à la pratique comment on peut, vous savez, gérer ce type d'hémorragie. Depuis toujours, n'est-ce pas, dans le cadre, n'est-ce pas, de l'examen sommaire, après que nous avons passé notre examen sommaire, nous procédons à la surveillance. De temps en temps, il faut surveiller la victime. Parce que une situation peut se passer. Il faut toujours surveiller la victime. Si par exemple, il y a des fois, un accident se produit, l'hémorragie était interne. Quelqu'un dit bon, ça passe, là. Il aller se balader. Mais, à la fin, on se rend compte que cette hémorragie qui était, ça a pris beaucoup d'ampleur, et maintenant, ça devient très grave. C'est pour ça que les gens peuvent toujours passer à la période, à la surveillance. Toujours surveiller. On le sait également ce qui s'est passé. Les amis, voici un cas. Voici un cas. Je ne sais pas comment les gens vont prendre ça comme ça. Un accident s'est produit dernièrement.
Just feel in that position. And then take care in the way you are touching the victim. Take the hand, the articulation, you put it here. Same this way. Okay. I'm returning the victim by the legs. I'm returning the victim by the legs. Non. Il faut toujours bien positionner. C'est bon. Okay. The aim of this exercise is to check the victim. Yes, because if you don't check the victim, if you don't return the victim, you cannot check it. Yes. After
Everyone is very conscious. Everyone is afraid.
Voilà. Arrange him.
One at a time, not two people.
Voilà. We have returned the victim.
Ça va, dis donc. Non, arrange.
Ami, we remove him from the area. We remove him. We remove him just to listen. That's it. Alors, just to avoid any contamination. Here, close the nostrils. You put your hand at the level of the tongue. Put the frontal, block the nostrils,
open and then you blow.
Yes.
Again. Okay.
Why are you blowing?
After
Outside or in the mouth?
when you do it like this,
When
you
you
see
blow by
when you blow,
in the mouth.
the chest, yes,
Complain.
and then after it forms, we start it. We do it 1, 2, 3 times. If it's not correct, that's why I will just combine that one with this the other one. The one we have just demonstrated. Ok. Je vais continuer ici directement avec ça. I assume that the artificial breathing is not working. Bon, maintenant, je passe le même exercice. Je passe le même exercice en passant la main ici. Je passe la main au frontal. Je bloque les nostrils and I blow.
Are you blowing with your neck or your mouth? Are you blowing with your mouth or your neck?
What we are doing is we assume that as we blow like this, what you have to do is to open your mouth and send it the end
into his own mouth.
As you take it, you have to do what we call external chest compression. Okay? 5, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. C'est comme ça.
How many times?
30.
Okay.
So 30, you blow 30 times and two air blow. 2 air blow. As the 2 air blow that I did. Then 30, yes, 30 compression.
Avec force.
Hein?
Avec force, oui.
Mais, je dis que c'est pour cette raison qu'on a pris, oui, tout. Ça c'est un muscle. On prend le sternum ici. And that's where we are checking. To avoid now. Yes. To avoid, because you have le plexus peut se casser.
Yes.
Internal, the ribs. That is where we take it and then. Non, c'est pour cette raison que on prend, we take, we secure guard. Et là, nous prenons ici de position. 25, 26. We can have just an accident here, and then the blood is what we have to do. Il faut simplement faire une compression manuelle. Compression manuelle comme ça. You take it because there is a wound. You have to take it tight and then to those people. You don't have nothing to say except to take it to the hospital. Voilà. Then, if it is a level of the artery, ça c'est au niveau de la terre. Hein? Si c'est au niveau de la terre, bon, maintenant il faut faire attention parce que le sang va couler vite. Et si le sang coule vite, il faut chercher les points de compression. Les points de compression à distance. Les points de compression, on recherche. We look the part of the vein where you can feel the pulse. You find the place of the vein where the pulse can be felt, and then you block it. Yeah? High, very high. Fine. Il faut chercher ça au niveau du bras, le brachial. Oui. Quand je sens ça, if you feel the beat, as you feel the beat there, already just know that beat you have to compress, to hold fast, so that the blood was the débit will go down. But if it is at the level of the legs, victim. You see, what you have to do is to check. You check is here at level of the hips. When you feel the beat at level of the hip, you see, what you have to do is to press the vein. As you block like this, the blood will stop. Yes, the blood will stop. Vous avez vu? Voilà. Take your hand like this. What I'm getting already the beat. So to say I'm getting the beat. Up a bit. Go up. Yeah, like this. Yes. C'est ça. On ne presse même pas. Oui, quand tu reposes.
You want a 3 minutes to be inside. 3 minutes to be inside, please.
Yes.
Just leave yourself flexible, my dear.
Be flexible.
The bike riders might have seen the children and decide to stop, as well as they might not have seen the children, and the first item which I made mention about, an accident may occur. Another possibility is that the bike riders may decide to dodge the children, and in the course of dodging, they may get injured. Now, what is the responsibility of the other children who I can consider them to be onlookers, that they were playing the ball together? Do they have any role to play? Do they have any responsibility? Yes. One, they have the responsibility to save the 2 children who were about to pick the ball on the middle of the road. How do they save these children? They can either inform or alert the 2 children about the oncoming bikes. It is equally their responsibility to alert the bike rider concerning the situation of the 2 children who were standing or struggling to pick the ball at the middle of the road. And when I talk about alert, we all know they can simply do what? Shout. With this situation, what should the 2 children at the middle of the road struggling to pick the ball, what should they do? One, we advise them to stand still at the middle of the road. With the approaching or with the bikes coming, they should stand still at the middle of the road. Secondly, the children can rush and cross the road. Those are the two possibilities. Either they stand for the bikes to pass, or they rush and cross the road. The next problematic here is what are the road safety problems in this situation? Looking at the situation at hand, what do we think are the road safety problems that are involved with this situation? One, there is negligence on the part of the two children. Secondly, there may be absence of road signs to indicate to the up or to the oncoming bikes that there is a school campus around that environment, for them to know the speed level that they will have to drive or ride on. Thirdly, those children and the bike rider may lack knowledge of road safety measures. We are saying that the road safety problem in this situation is that, one, those children are negligent. Two, there may be absence of road signs to alert the oncoming bikes about a school environment. Three, the two children may lack knowledge of road safety measures. Another problem is the problem of distraction. The ball might have distracted the children to get into the road. Now, with this situation at hand, what do we think we can do in order to save those two children? Or, what are the things or the measures that we can do in order to ensure or the road safety measures? Sorry. The very first one is that road users should be vigilant whenever they are using the road. When I talk about road users, I mean the pedestrians, the truck drivers, the private car drivers, and why not the bus drivers. Secondly, before children cross the road, they should ensure that there is no oncoming vehicle. They should begin by looking at the left-hand side of the road and the right-hand side of the road before they cross the road. And when crossing, you do not stroll. You cross the road with some speed. You need to be fast. Another solution is that we need to avoid playing on the road. Not only playing football like the two children, but equally walking with your headsets on you, or answering telephone call, or what? Sending messages. We need to avoid such situation when we are using the road. We equally need to sensitize. We equally need to sensitize the road users on safety measures, like what we are doing here today. It should not only be in a school environment like this one, but even back at home. You can bring your younger ones together and sensitize them on the various measures of road safety. And lastly, playing grounds for children should be kept far away from the road. Playing grounds should never be constructed along traffic. When I talk about traffic, I mean the road. Thank you, sir.
Same program that was presented here this afternoon, whereby two children play football, and suddenly the ball went into the road and they rushed after the ball. So they are asking us what can likely happen with these children at the middle of the road. So we suggest the following. The students may be knocked down by the bikes. You know, the bikes were coming on the same direction where the students found themselves. So these students can be knocked down, or the children can be knocked down by the bikes. The second aspect is that the students may get confused on which direction to go, whether to go left or right, and in that state of confusion, they are forced to remain standstill at the middle of the road. The two bikes may allow the students, may slow down so that the students can cross the road. They can slow down upon noticing the condition or the position of the students, they can slow down. If at all they were riding with a lot of consciousness, then they can slow down. And another condition is that in a case where the bike riders may want to avoid knocking down these students, they themselves may get involved in an accident. That's by colliding. The two bikes can collide and they can be injured. And another case is that these bikes might insult these students seriously. If they are not knocked down, they will insult them and warn them to be vigilant whenever they have to be the road, because this is a dangerous situation. The second question says, we looked at this question, number 2 question, in 2 phases. Are the boys who were playing with these 2 students, are they responsible in that situation? Are they to be blamed for that situation? And the second phase of the question says, if these children are involved in the accident, what role are the other gang members to play to make sure they are safe? Are they responsible? Are they to be blamed? We suggested no. The other boys who were left behind are not to be blamed for them rushing into the road. Now, what part should they play to save their friends in such a situation? We propose that they should call for help. There might be little children. If they see an adult around, they should sensitize, they should notify the adult that there is a situation here at hand. They can equally sensitize the oncoming vehicles to indicate, maybe 50 meters away from that scene, to indicate with the use of the hand that there is a situation, there is an accident scene that has happened. Another measure that these boys can take is to give first aid treatment, like what we just demonstrated outside, the teacher just demonstrated outside, to show that you students, you are not too small to administer first aid in such a situation where you are alone in that scene. You might not see an adult, it might just be you. What can you do? So these students, they have the responsibility of administering first aid to the accident victims. Another point is that before administering this first aid, we don't administer first aid on the highway. They should try to pull them away from the highway to a safety zone before administering first aid. What should the boys do? If you were the one, you find yourself at the middle of the road, 2 bikes coming in front of you, what should you do? We advise that you find yourself in the situation of those boys. You should stand still. Do not rush. Do not go run backwards to your right, because you might get knocked down by oncoming vehicles. So we advise to stand still in order not to get into the path of oncoming vehicles. Now, what are the road safety problems in this situation? What problems can we identify notice the presence of this school and then try to slow down when they are approaching. Now, these children were not conscious while getting into the road. We must be conscious while we are getting into the road. We are advised to look left and right before crossing the road.
What are the solutions we are proposing to avoid such situations? We propose sensitization of students in the school by the teachers. Sensitize the students in school to be careful while using the roads, not to play on the roads. And then playgrounds around school environment should be located far away from the roads. And we also advise the authorities of the state to make sure, especially those of the Ministry of Transport, to make sure that the necessary road signs that are related to schools should be installed wherever there is a school beside the road. We are not that most of our schools here in Limbe are located beside the road. So, these road signs should be installed. And which are these road signs that are supposed to be closer to schools? You have the zebra crossing, you have the speed brakes, you have speed limit to indicate to the driver that they are supposed to slow down when they are coming closer to a school. And you also have the red triangle that indicates that they are school children crossing the road. And in addition to this, we propose that the highway code should be thoroughly taught in schools. It should be included in school syllabuses. And when taught, because we have noticed that most of the time in our present syllabuses, especially in education, most aspects considering the highway code and road accidents, they are being shallowly treated. Enough care is not given to it. So we are pleading that schools should equally pay more attention, and those in charge of syllabus should pay more attention in considering this situation.
Question number 1, they talk about what is likely to happen, and they say we should explain all the possible scenarios. The first suggested problem is that an accident may occur. And number 2 is that there will be shout, there will be panic from the other students who were playing the ball together, those who run towards the road. Number 3 is that there will be traffic congestion, there will be panic, confusion among the bike riders, which may also cause more casualties. For number 2 question, they say, we are asked that they say, for number 2, they say, are the other students, in what way are the other students responsible for what is happening? I will vehemently say that, no, they are not responsible. And answer solution for number 3 question is that, when the students, when they reach the middle, they were supposed to stop and stand still. And if the situation has calmed down, they can then continue the process of the ball. And solution answer for question 4 is that the students fail to look left and to look right before crossing. 2, there's a problem of non-availability of road signs indicating school children crossing in brackets. Number 4 is that there is also the non-availability of speed brakes and road signs. Number 4, no school fence to enclose the students, which is mean that each school is supposed to normally have a fence that be around the school to keep the students enclosed within their premises. Now we have answer solution to question 5, which is also at the center is set as a possible solution. Number 1 is the fact that students should be sensitized on road usage. Number 2 is that road signs should be made available where schools are constructed along the highway. 3, speed brakes should be constructed 50 meters before and 50
50 meters after the schools. This will also help to reduce the rate of accident we have on our highway near our schools. 4. School authorities should be encouraged to construct enclosures for their schools. Road safety control officers should also be placed where there are schools along the highway. And that solution is that schools should be built far off the highway. I think this is what we have for you today. Thank you for listening.
They should attend to the bowel, they should attend to the bike, so there is panic. They might suffer from shock. Then there is a possibility of the two bikes hitting, perhaps colliding or hitting one of the students. For question 2, we say that the other students bear a responsibility. Remember, all of them were playing, that excitement. So it's because of had they been, they were not playing. There will be no reason for the two people to run across the road to get the ball. So the other students are responsible in a way. For question 3, we say what we advise the boys, they should stay calm. They should make a sign to the bikes. Maybe the bikes were on speed, so they should try to stay calm even though the situation is, there is tension. They should try to stay calm. They should make a sign. They should scream so that aid can come. Then for question 4, the problems in this situation, we have inattentiveness and lack of vigilance. Had it been the children, even though they are excited, the ball has rolled across the road, they're supposed to watch left and right before getting. So that lack of vigilance, that inattentiveness is one of the problems. We talk about no road signs indicating the presence of a school. We also have carelessness, and maybe the weather might be foggy. Maybe the foggy weather too, they'll just rush, not doing that, an oncoming bike or cars might come in. Then for the solutions for question 5, we propose the creation of a zebra crossing to indicate so that any coming bike or vehicle, we know that at least people are here or students are there. We have traffic lights. All possible road signs should be provided. We have we should create awareness before crossing the road. We've already said that. They should have looked left, looked right before engaging, in spite of the excitement over the ball. Then playing grounds along the road should be protected, maybe with wires, to prevent balls rolling across the road. We even made mention in our group of the basketball courts. If you check most basketball courts, we find barbed wires. So if they can do that too, it will prevent future situations. Then other suggestions there, we had the transport ministry should provide billboards to sensitize people, not necessarily students. They should provide billboards along the roads or at strategic positions in the towns. Teachers should create periods to teach road safety measures. We talked about the library period, for example, in our school we have library periods. So if those library periods could be switched, and then maybe that 45 minutes or 90 minutes, the teacher walks in and tells the children about road safety measures to be held. Then Ministry of Transport should sponsor more seminars. For this wonderful initiative by the ministry. We are grateful for this. They should create road safety clubs in schools. Posters should be put at strategic positions in the schools to create awareness. Then exercise book covers. If you look at most of our exercise books, those who design the exercise books, we have stars, we have football, we have music stars. So if they could do those designs of those exercise books and put there some of those measures of road safety, I think that's a wonderful sensitization for our children. I'm sorry for that. Then we have for schools where these clubs will be introduced, that's the road safety clubs, students can be asked to write songs, to write poems, do sketches, so that in the course of memorization, they'll become more conscious. Thank you.
this consultancy firm that was blessed with this contract with the Ministry of Transport. Actually, the company is called Wideout Company, which is a research group, the way it started, and which was set up as a company. We are now acting as a limited company, and we do not only do road safety, we really do a lot of operational research. We're specialized in social studies. So we have been carrying out a number of research projects, capacity development, and other projects with different clients, including government ministries, international organizations, and even private operators in the country. Talking specifically about the road safety sector, we have been on a contract with the Ministry of Transport since 2009. So we have done at least maybe 20 or more of some of these projects. We want to extend to you a word of apology from the divisional delegate of transport of Paco. I only met him this afternoon. Since January, they were all transferred to their new posts in January. So when the first mission came here, they could not meet him. They didn't have his number. Even the regional delegation did not have his contact. So it's only while we were coming that we managed to get his contact number and went to the delegation. And he apologized that he could not show up because it is his primary responsibility to open and close an activity like this. He's there in his office now and he apologizes because he should have come. But he was only, we could only meet him somehow late today. So even the certificates you will receive, where he is supposed to sign will be empty because at this time of the afternoon we could not go and be submitting a document that he was not, initially aware of. So we really want to apologize for that aspect, which was due to some of these administrative reasons. Maybe to end with the team that delivered all this to you, the man I'm looking for was the all-round but who did not do any presentation. Yes, it's in the last team of the formula. You met him at the reception desk in the morning. Mr. René Donu is a retired economist that worked for the administration more than 30 years, and these days is helping us with this project with the Ministry of Transport. The gentleman who is just talking to you is a graduate in geography, and with the University of Amanda, I hired him for the first time in 2015, and since then he has been involved in some of our teams. I would like us to thank him for all the job he has done today. The other young lady who is facing me with a smartphone, we started working on this project in 2009, but she was not part of our team. She was working for Sopeka. She's a journalist. She has worked with Cameroon Tribune for 6-7 years. Then she resigned and she's heading a communication unit in one NGO in Yaoundé. I just begged that she should come around here for reporting because after this there will not only be a video production, but also there will be print media articles. That's why I asked her to join us. We would like to thank her for the work she has been doing since morning. And then the specialist in the indoor part of it in the morning. You did not probably see the interest in what you were supposed to do, but it seems in the afternoon when he was doing the actual presentations, practicals, most of you, I saw the interest. So I would like to thank Mr. Kala, who was only informed on very short notice and who managed to thank us. My humble self, I don't know if I should introduce myself. I'm a development consultant. I've been doing only consultancy since 2005. I'm a specialist in humanitarian action, and I've done a few things with the road safety department. Thank you very much for your participation.
Dear students, ladies and gentlemen, you have followed the various presentations according to the scheduled program, mainly the traffic regulations, the basic notions on first aid along the highway, the solution to the practical road safety problem, the creation of a road safety club in your schools, the first aid measures in case of accident, etc., etc. I know that you have received the necessary know-how and you are now capable to take care of yourself along the highway and even save lives in case of an accident. At this juncture, I would like to emphasize on one thing: the creation of road safety club in your various institutions. It will enable you to acquire good habits whenever and wherever necessary as far as road safety is concerned. It is with optimism that I declare close the road safety sensitization campaign among roadside residents along certain highways and schools in the Southwest region here in Limbe this 23rd April 2018. Long live the road safety campaign, long live the Ministry of Transport, long live the Ministry of Secondary Education, long live the Republic of Cameroon.